I think, can you see my screen now? Hello? Can you see my screen now?
Yes, I can see
Okay,
you.
fine. So, yesterday, please, I won't have much time because today I'm totally exhausted today. Totally exhausted, but I just still have to, since we've already agreed yesterday that we meet today. So, that's why I just want to take like maybe 30 minutes with you. So, yesterday, we've started, we have achieved this. But what I told you yesterday that we can still come back time to time to to update our designs, or if you have anything which I showed you yesterday too, some of the effect that you can use. We have a lot of things that you can add to this, a lot of things. But let's just assume now, at least now, but we'll still come to that because we will also be working with we will also be working with the what's the name? We'll be working with the responsiveness, which we see a lot of the designs that will go along with it. Hmm? So now after this, we have to start Hero page. Hero page is the section that you will see after your navigation bar. This is one of the things that is very, very important when designing any website. This is whereby someone will one. It's very important because of the CEO. Sorry, sorry, I say CEO. Because of the SEO, because it's one of the things that the Google used to search for before it will be visible online. Hmm? So the hero page, all websites that you are seeing, 99% of websites there, they always have hero page. This is where at least someone will tend to know, like it is just like a summary about your whole page, what it's all about. You can say that for example, that an educational website whereby so that's why you will not see some things that it will be bold. You will see some text that will be bold, and it's somehow sometimes mostly it's usually divided into two parts, right? You see now, let's assume that this are page here now is somehow divided into two. You see image this side, then you see the text here, some text around this space. If it is a portal that someone has to log in, this is where you now see sign up, login, and the rest, right? Or create accounts, something like that. Why the image regarding that thing, that particular website that you are showing, you see it somewhere here, right? So that's all about Hero page. Please, are we so it's called Hero page. That session is called what? Hero page. Are we clear now? Are we clear? Right? So
Yes.
so now after this our what's the name? This our header. So we have to create another section. So let's name it like let's name it as let's say hero page. Let's use sorry dot what dot hero. Let me use hero page like this, so that I told that you should always use the name that will correspond with your project. It's very, very important. Don't just name anything. It will be easier for you to track whenever you have issue, right? So that's why it's always okay to choose. So now let me just try to write some things so that you get to understand. And again, because I want this one to be the parent element, but I want it to the contents that will be inside this parent element. I will name it like I will like name that thing. I will have to give it another class name, right? So let me name it as dot hero content, so that it will be easier for me like that. Let me say hero content. See, please always just use class name. Always let your class name. What's the spelling of content? Okay, like this, correct? So now I've created another class name, that is so that this one will be the child, will be the tag that will take care of all the child, right? So now let me use h4. Let me say hello. Let me say hello, something like that. Let's say mm, let's say my name is something like that. So because I will also start this one later, I will also style this later. Let me make it bold H1. For this one, I'll change to H1. Sorry, I supposed to download one extension. The extension will just be automatically change the distance for me. My name is, let me write fast tech, for example. A fast tech, for example, right? You have to include your name, and I want to create another H tag. Let me say H. Let me name this one H3. Let me name it H3. So it's somehow little bold. Let me say this is how you'll be creating your portfolio. Is that clear? Then you can say a. Let me say since we are creating a front head, so let's say front head, for example, or let's say software engineer. Let me say software engineer. Please, are we clear now? So now there's something. Let me just chip in something here. There's something. I'm coming. Let me try to accept this person that's trying to. So let me try to chip in something. So this thing that you are seeing, there's something that they called lorem ipsum. I call it what? Lorem ipsum. That lorem ipsum, we use it to generate content, or like we use it now there's something, you know, that everything that you are doing, everything, we have the testing phrase, right? Even if you are to all these productions that we are seeing, they used to pass through testing phase, right? So now what we now use to create a demo, like now, let's say for example, you don't know the content, or you just want to make like a demo content, right? So this is what they now call lorem ipsum. And how to derive that? Let's first use this p tag. So just type. Someone is trying to join again. I hate all this distraction. Although, so this lorem ipsum now, it will just automatically generate the content for you. Just type LOREM. Automatically, you see that it will generate content for you. Can you see? All these, they are just jargons. I need to see now that they are just what? Jargons. Can you see that? See that? But this one, we use it to just test, for testing. So you can use it to, so anywhere that you are creating a content, you can be using this lorem ipsum. Are we clear? If I don't want this thing to be not more than 50, words, just type lorem like this. Lorem, just type, let's say 5. It will just generate 5 this thing for you, 5 words. Please, have we gotten this concept, please? Is there any question? Any question regarding what I've just shown you? No question, right? Please, it's very, very important. So anything that you are creating, so you can use it for a demo. So now if I want, like, now since I want, but you should go and write something that is meaningful. Just write a little about yourself. That this, but this one. So let me try to regenerate it, and let me create like 20. Then just write lorem, just say 20 like this. Once you click on 20 and please enter, see that it will generate 20 words for you. Just jargons. Don't forget, it's used for testing. You always see this thing in most websites that they use for testing. You always see this lorem ipsum. So that's how they generate it. I hope that we are clear now, right? So now, if you should preview, if you should save it and go back to our this thing here, you see that this thing is still showing as nonsense. Don't forget, don't worry. We will still come back to all this our websites, because during our responsiveness, you see how you can make it more robust, right? So now we've created this.
Our navigation is carrying.
Is what? Is what? The navigation what?
Navigation.
Is what?
The home appeared twice.
The home appeared twice. Oh wow.
Yes.
So we can remove it. You can remove it. Just remove, where is it? Okay. Let me remove this. and then save it. Don't worry. So, and I told you when I was explaining that that flex automatically see that it has aligned with it. So as you are adding it up, automatically the computer will be somehow just reading things for you automatically, right? So now we've added this, and it's somehow showing like it is. You see that it is not that effective. Now let me show you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you one technique here. So in your editor, whenever you are any amount of space that you put inside your editor for HTML, it won't take effect. You see how this one is showing here, this our p tag here is showing here that after this elite, so there's space here. But if I save it, but it's not showing here it's just showing as one line. So that is to say that space doesn't take effect on web, on your HTML file, index file, unlike the other programming language. Don't forget, I've told you during our first class that HTML is not a programming language, and CSS2 is not a programming language. It's wrong to say that. So they are just structure. They are just something. Sorry, they are just tools that you use to define, to now everything that you are seeing, even you as human being. So you have structure, right? So it is your structure that we are seeing outside. It is your inner structure, how your skeleton looks like. So that's why we are able to see your shape like that, right? That's how it is. It is the shape of your skeleton that your flesh is bringing out, right? That is same thing with our HTML. It is just more of like the phase that we go through before you see the final output. Now, if you want to build a house, now you will call an architect. The architect will design the house for you, remove the plans, right? So that's just more of like HTML. So the CSS, it is just more of like you painting the house, adding bringing in furnitures, TV. You see now. So that's just the work of CSS. So they are just there to define the structure, how it will look like. They have nothing to do with programming. They don't have the concept of programming. Unlike, however, now because there was a day that someone argued with me regarding that HTML is not a. But I was just trying to tease that person, and I told the person that but HTML has VAR now. Yes, they have VAR tags, but that one they just, if you just want to find someone's wahala, so that's when you just be bringing all this stuff. But nevertheless, HTML and CSS, they are not programming languages. So, is that clear? So now, if you should take this our p tag, you'll see that there's space here, but it's not reflecting here. Unlike what we have in other programming languages like JavaScript, Python, C, all this. So we have something that we call string. So in their own string, if you should add space like this, it has something, it has meaning. But in HTML, it has no meaning, right? So now how are we going to achieve that? If you want to HTML to give us the same output that we want, so that's why you now use there's something that we call pre tag, and it's called preformatted. If I should save it, but this one is mostly used for poem. If I should save it now, you see now that it has taken the shape of what I want here. Can you see that now? So if I should come down here now and put space, and I save it, it will take effect here. Can you see that now? Please, are we getting it? Please. But since we are still don't worry. Since we are still using our p tag, we will save it. We will still style it so that it will take our normal shape. So I just use this to to explain the concept behind these tags. So now we've used our p tag back, and now it's giving us this, which we don't want. So this is what I want first, because you will see the effect that I will have to this and how it will look. Wow, it will look so nice for us now. So now, after this, now there's something that is very, very important in portfolio. That's it. I've told you this during our first class. As a tech enthusiast, anything that you are doing, always showcase it online. Always have a social presence. Believe me. See, even if it will take you that every day, you should have time for posting on your about your progress. You'll be surprised the person that will just DM you. So in tech, you have to showcase anything you are doing, no matter how, even though it is a calculator that you are creating, showcase it outside. So don't be the type of person that you just be posting that today I'm traveling to Abuja, tomorrow I'm going to this thing, next tomorrow party. All this is nonsense. Yeah. So showcase your works, all everything that you are doing. So now the world has really changed. Yeah, people just have to see something before they will react first, and that's why I told you then when people were arguing about back end, front end, which one is more okay, which one is. Believe me, till date, front end still have more front end still have more and more advantages over back end, whereas back end is supposed to be the ones to what to enjoy more than front end, because they are the engine. If any tech startup or if any company is failing, believe me, the problem is from the back end. So why is it now that the front end is having more advantages over back end? The answer is that because in front end we are seeing what they are doing. We can see it because, and they always say seeing is believing. We are seeing it, right? But back end, what are you showcasing? What are you showing us? We are not seeing anything. It's just more of like them just talking that yes, I've created an authentication. Once you log in, I'll see it. But we are not seeing anything. But in front end, they are seeing. So it's wow, see a beautiful interface. See wow, see a beautiful. So that's why front end they have advantages over back end. So that's why if you want to specialize on back end, is this a very big advice that I'm giving you. No matter how, just have little experience on front end, because that's what will bring out your work. Is that clear? So with this, let me just chip in something. It's very, very important. You must know there's something that we call icons. Icons are very, very important in when designing a front end interface. It's very, very good because I told you these are what will make your things to look so beautiful and so nice. So now to achieve that, we have many libraries for icons. Now, how are we going to get it? I will send you one. I will send you many later, or someone should remind me if maybe if it skipped my mind. Someone should remind me later, because I even told you guys to even remind me about the cursor, but none of you did that. So, and about the color, just this evening that I remembered. So likewise for this, please ask me for the fonts. So the fonts website that I can give you. This is very, very important, and you must know how to use them. But the one that I will show you guys today, the one I will show you is all what they call font awesome. Font what? Font awesome. So just search for font awesome and just log in. You have a lot. You have box icons, you have eye icons, you have SAS icons. We have a lot of them. Even the British schools too, they have their own icons. So these icons, we have their libraries. We have millions of icons. Everything that you are seeing on the front end. Please, can you see my screen? You see all these things that you are seeing, right? All these things that you are seeing, they are icons. So all what you just need to know, you have to know how to use them. I think have I logged in? Let me just search for icons. No, now I need, as a developer, I need icons for. Now I want to make my social presence to be visible on this what's the name portfolio, because so that someone visiting it should be able to know that I'm available on social media. So that's one of the things. So that's one of the things that to use to build trust. So you can't just be advertising something online and no one can't find you online. So it's nonsense. Or you are advertising about shoes, for example. Or let me say you are advertising about computer, your tech journey, and then someone now logged in into your Facebook account or Twitter account, and that person is seeing like eating of food, traveling. Please, is it related, please? Or are they related? So that's why. So if you want to have a social page, you should have it. And if you want to have a tech page, you should have it. If you want to be, if the your page is all about, if you want to use it for business, please, it should be main business. Don't be mixing things. So that's why this is what they call trust. So, and this is one of the things the recruiters outside they used to look at, that are you social present, that is, can they find you online, so that no one will just come today and just run away with our money, right? So if you just need any icon, just search for Facebook. For example, I will need Facebook. For example, just type Facebook and search it. You will see different icons on that Facebook. You will see them, right? You see different. You see Facebook, your Facebook Manager. But I can just pick one. Let's just pick this. Once you need this, just click on it automatically, and you can even choose the style that you want. Do you want this thing? Do you want? So now you can see now that it has generated this code for us, HTML, and we have the React. If it is React, wow, this is very very important, and this is one of the frameworks that we use, React. React is so powerful that wow. See, once you've mastered it, you hate all this HTML stuff, but but please, you can't go away with HTML. So that's why I don't usually start teaching students with frameworks. It somehow makes them to be somehow, should I say, lazy. And believe me, it with these pure codes you will know the real programming. So once you've mastered the main codes, that is, you've mastered your HTML pure code, CSS pure code, JavaScript pure code, believe me, any frameworks you would be able to learn it within, I'm telling you, within a week, if you are serious. So because it means that you have seen the backbones of everything. So but someone just studying framework straight, React Native, all this Vue, all these bootstraps, it is just more like, they are used for commercial purpose. Like let me say you want sharp work, but if for learning purpose, I will advise you first that you should first learn the pure language before any frameworks. Please, have we gotten that? So now because we are just using HTML and this is the code we want, so what you just need is what you just copy this, right? You copy this, and the bitter truth about this, the bitter truth is that you see how, so they even have the code snippet now. They have even, wow. So you just click on it, it will copy automatically. Just click. So that's what they call code snippet, which I will also teach you later on how to achieve that using JavaScript. How you can make someone that once someone has just clicked on it, it will just copy instead of you to be highlighting like this. It's an old method. I will also teach you that. Right? Please, is there any question before I proceed? Do you have any question, please? And are we getting it?
No question. Yes.
So correct. So now the bitter truth about this all this font is that now someone asked about links the other day, which I tried to explain, and I've explained the absolute link and the relative link now. So now this link now that you are using now they are called absolute. Why? They are not found mainly on our system. It means that we are sourcing it from outside. Can we get that? So we are sourcing this thing from outside our local environment. So they are absolute. So once a link is absolute, it means that you have to be connected with internet. You can see now that you are running this. It's because I'm already connected with internet. That's why you are also seeing. But if I should switch off my internet, because I'm using a live server, local server, let me call it a local server, my this thing, that's one of the beautiful, that's one why this thing is somehow awesome. Just imagine that you are using data to run everything. So but now you can preview using your local server, but this one, it can't work with local server. You have to be connected. Anything you are sourcing outside, any link you are sourcing outside, they are called absolute links. Is that clear? So and before they can work, they have to to be connected with internet. So now since I need this what's the name, this our social, I will come here now and just say let's create a class and name it social. Always names your class to be, let me show you, and what, just paste just paste the just paste like this. Aha, just paste it like this. But if I want this one to be to be a link now, if I should save, if I should go back to this, you can see it. Where is it? Okay, sorry, let me, it's not showing. Come, let me paste it. Let me duplicate this very well so that I'll be able to see it very well. I want to show you something here, but I'm coming. Okay, first of all, you know what? Let me just try to make it clickable. Now, because this, let me try to create it. So if I want to this one to be clickable now, what should I do? Let me first cancel this. I want it to make it to be clickable. So what should I do please? Who can tell me? That I have to create a link, right? So that then what should I do now? So that I will now insert this one, this link here. I will now insert it inside this. Please, do we get what I did here? Please, do we all get it?
Yes, sir.
Hmm? So now, you see now that this thing is not working. Who can tell me the reason why it's not working? It's not showing here. Don't worry, we still start this. But why it's not working here is because now I told you that this is an absolute link. So automatically, this our VS Code is not seeing this as a real tag. It's because why? Because we have not connected it to the main server of where we are sourcing it from. And this for the font awesome. And for the font awesome, it means that what? They have their own HTML link before they can work. Hmm? Is that clear? Like how we have all this now, this our link here now that you have how now when we wanted to connect our CSS with our HTML, you can see that we have this link here, right? So likewise for font awesome, if you want to use it, you have to connect it what you have to connect it with that. So because they have before it will work, so for it to have access to these libraries, you have to connect it with the main with the HTML. And to connect it, come let me just log in. Let me just log in because that's why it's not showing. Because I'm just using this. Let me just log in. I hope I still remember my account here. Here- Oh, it's like they've made it. I'm coming. They've changed their website now. Um, sorry. If this one is not. Wow, they've changed their website. Oh. But if that's the case, you know what will happen? Let me just use another one. The one that won't give me stress. So let me use another one instead. I'm coming. What? I'm coming. Let me search for the fonts awesome CDN. Let's search for this font awesome CDN so that I'll just get the links automatically from here. Wow. Can you see that now? Can you see this the HTML link here? And this is it. They say you have to attach it what on your head, on the head tag. Please, have we gotten that? So if I should not copy this now copy it and go back to my head tag and paste it and save. Now let us see now if this one will work now. I'm coming. Let me use one of the. I think these are not that destiny. Wow, they've changed most things. Oh. Let me use one icon. Let me use this icon. Let me use one icon here. They've really changed a lot of things here. Let me use this icon. Please, are we getting it? Let me use it here. Let me duplicate this. Let's copy this and then paste it. Let me save. Wow, I'm coming. This jargon's coming out. is it's not still working, right? If that's not, so if this is not working, so let's just change. But I'm coming. Let me copy this one also. But I'm connected to internet. I'm connected to internet because that's why it's absolute. You have to be connected to internet. I'm coming. Let me make this. Okay. Paste it. Duplicate this. I'm coming. I just want to view something if it's not working here. Aha. Can you see that I'm coming? It's displaying just the text. I'm coming. Let me read the documentation for this. But if this is not working, so that's why we have, they've really changed a lot of, okay, this is just for to increase the size. This one. Let me pick this, the other one. Let me pick this, maybe. I'll pick this first. Let me duplicate it. You said? You said what?
I have a question about how.
Okay.
I came a little bit slow.
Okay. Please,
So
what's
I
the
have a
question?
question
Please, what's the question,
about
please?
how you put that home about me
Wow.
and service fee and
Wow, wow. Yeah, sorry. You know what? We've started for almost like a month, right? Yeah, sorry that you are just joining. I think the only thing that we can just say here is that you can just watch because we've recorded the videos, so you can just watch it because this one is called it's called navigation. Hmm? It's called navigation. But what? Please, we will talk later because of time. So please let's use another one since this one's not working. That's why we have a lot. Let's use box icons. We have a lot. Let's use box icons. Now let me. Hey, premium too. Wow. I think everyone is looking for more for money now because I can see that these are two. They have their premium version now too. So let me search for Facebook first. Let's search for Facebook. Facebook. So you must know how to use all these icons of please. So it's very important. It's very important. Aha. Okay, this for this and this box icon. The HTML. I've copied it. And where is the link? I'm coming. But it's Flutter also that I use loosely, but now I think they've changed this thing. Wow, download again. Sorry. My network is somehow slow again. Okay. Let me search for Facebook again. Sorry. Facebook. Let me copy this. Let me go back to my VS Code. Aha. Sorry. So why I put this what's the name? Why I include this a tag? It is just that the image, the logo should be clickable, right? So now I've not added the link for this for the box so that it will be absolute. Please don't forget. So you have to know this very well. It's very 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 important. Please, yeah. So it's very very important. So the absolute is what will make these libraries any icons that you are using. That's what will make them to what to be clickable. So now let's just go back to this. Let's use usage. Let me use the web component. This for this. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Can you see that now? See, they have even changed. They've changed, so they are using scripts. And I hope we all have some background on the JavaScript, right? Do you have any challenge? Or please, have you all done this before? JavaScript before, like a little. But or let's just leave it. Let's just use their HTML. Let me just use the HTML component, correct? So that it will be easier once we start. So now let's just copy this, right? Let's just copy this. They also supposed to have this code snippet instead of us to be using this. Then let's now go back to this and go back to my head, right? Let me delete this. I think this one is supposed to work. Then let's go back to our this thing. This one is not working. Or what? What? Don't tell me this. Oh, I'm coming. Or is it that this thing is overriding it? Let me put it before. Is it that this link is overriding it? Sorry. Correct. What is this here? I have to download one. What's the name? I have download one extension. You see all this thing that is just somehow long. So there is an extension that you have to print here. So please go and download it before tomorrow. This one, this one, okay, this one is showing nonsense. Know all this. So our this thing is it working now? Our Facebook is it out? Or is not out? I want to first, before I will start styling this our image, so I just want to see if they are working first perfectly, so that before I will just start styling. They are not working up till now, but I'm connected to internet, although. So for this not see please for this not to waste our time, let's just continue. But I'm connected to internet because it can work without internet, but I don't know why it's not showing. And I've connected this thing. I've connected the where is it? I've connected. Is it this one? This is the link. So you just post this under your HTML or the code is not complete. It's complete. Let me try this. I'm coming. Let me try this instead. Let me try this. Let me try this box. Sorry. So fine. This one is working perfectly now. Can you see it now? Please, do we all get how fonts? These icons work now. Do you have any question? So this box icon is working perfectly. Please, do you have any question, please? So if you just need any icon now, just go back to your box and search for it. Let's say Twitter. Let me use Twitter. Any icon that you can think of. Twitter, then HTML. I've copied the HTML code. then come back to this and just paste it here. Wow, okay, sorry, why did I copy? Let me just copy this, go back, let me change this to paste. Let me save it and go back. You can see that it has changed to Twitter icon. Can we see that? And all these icons that we are seeing, they call them SVG, scalable. So they are scalable, so you can increase it. They are working like normal image, vectors. So they are working like normal image. So you can increase it, you can decrease it, you can add width to it, height to it, right? Please, are we getting it? Any question, please? Hello? Please, any question?
No question.
So now, so I need Twitter. I need what again? I need Facebook. I need Facebook. Sorry. I need what? What is it? I need Facebook icon. Time has really gone now. I need Facebook icon. Oh, no Facebook icon. Sorry. Facebook. Let me pick this and go back to code. Copy this. Go back to this and this. Paste it. So because of time, please see you just go and add all your social handles, right? Save. Now let's style this so that it will look nice. So what you are to do now? What are we to do now, please? Who can tell me what we are to do? So now, because I told you about the hero page that we have two sections, right? We have where this one will and will be applied to, right? And we have the other section to be for the image. So now, let's just insert our image, and to insert that, I have already told you guys what I've told you that you should import your image, the image that you like, but it's very, very important. Let me decrease this one and let me create another div class and name it like, let me say what can I name it? Or let me say hero image, so that it will make sense. Hero image like this, right? That's the parent, and then let me use my img, and then let me bring it out. What is the source? This is my image. Let me use this. Wow. Let me save it. Also, you know, this one is not bringing out. Let me check this other one. Aha. Can we see that now? So now this is my image, and now let me now start styling. Please, any question before we proceed? Any question, please? Now?
No question.
No question. So now go back to your CSS now, because time is fast. Me that I said that I won't spend more than 30 minutes. So now let's go back to our styling. So now you see this is our index. We have hero page, right? We have hero page. So what are we going to do first? Let's just target this hero page. For it, go back to this here now, and then target what? Dot hero page, right? Hero page. Then put your style. Now we want this text now to come down a little bit. You can see that first of all, there's something that we call position. This position, that we have two types. We have now, if you click position, we have absolute, we have fixed, we have relative, we have static. So all this, that if it is absolute, it means that that thing can be what? It can be it's movable from one direction to another. You see, relative and absolute, they are somehow working together. That is, they are so they can be like they can be moved sideways, up, down, right? But if it is fixed or static, it means that, that thing, that picture will be, no matter how scrolled, even if you are even though you are scrolling, that image will still just maintain its position. It will never change. So that's why most images that if you are scrolling, that they won't appear again after you have scrolled. It means that they are positioned as fixed or static. But if it is absolute or what relative, it means what? It means what? That they can be they can be like they are movable. So now let's just make this as relative, right? Then let's add our width so that this one and this one, they will maintain the same width and height, because we are to use flex now to divide this so that this image will be here and this one will be here, right? So now for it, so you have to set the width to have 100. Let's say width to be 100, because we want it to be divided like into 50-50, right? Say width 100. Then the height, this height that you are seeing, see, I told you, so this height from here, from this your browser, the default height for browser from this top here to what bottom, it is called, so there are 100 view view height, viewport height. Huh? The default is 100, is 100. I'm coming. 100 view height. This viewport, it is just more of like unit measurement, and it's very, it's what, it's advisable to be used if you, because of responsiveness. I will teach you the units later on, like your pixel, your percentage, when to use them, and the best one to use. Like how I told you yesterday regarding your colors, that the best is to use, it's either you use your hexadecimal code or you use your RGB code. But don't, it's not professional to be using color name, like just use blue, white with their normal name. No, because of the browser's algorithms, right? So likewise, this viewport, this view means, this v means viewport, and this h means height. So this viewport, it's one of the responsiveness that you have to know, which I will teach you later on. That's part of the import. There are 5 the import that we have. So viewport, it's one of these, it's one of it, because that's what is maintaining your orientation, your landscape of your screen. Please, are we clear with that? So then I'll just go to this. I'll change display now. After this, I'll change display. Then I will use what? I will use normal. Normal. This thing that we used to use is flex. Then after this, what will happen? Come next. Who can tell me? What's next, please? Hello. What next after this? Our class will end very soon. Please, what next after this, please? After this display, what next? Someone should talk now. No one? Thank you, justify content. Please, I want it to be somehow entitled so that I will know that. Then what? I will say space what between. Right, then what? Align items. Thank you. So you have to be, so you're supposed to be familiar with this. If I should save it, you can see, wow, what happened? It's not justified. Why? What happened? Why is not justifying? Hero page, space between, display, island, item center. Let's check my this hero page, and it's inside this. The hero page is inside it now. Then what's wrong again? What's wrong? 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 Who can debug this for me? What's wrong? I'm coming. Hero page. This one connect to this one. Okay, we have 1, 2, what? 3. Yeah, it's correct. It's correct. Who can debug this for me now? What's wrong with this code? What's wrong, please? I'm coming. Okay, because sorry, I'm using div. So it has divided into 3. This has divided into 3. Now I'm coming, because if it is 2, let me put it inside this. so that it will be two, so that it will just maintain just only two. Sorry. Oh, my space, my space divide. Is it not working yet? What's wrong? Our code is not working. Who can debug it? Dot hero page. Dot hero. What div class 1 2. This two. What's wrong now? No one to debug it. Eh? Who can debug our code for us now? Wow. Why this is not working? Oh, our CSS is not connected. Let me check my CSS. It's intact. What's wrong with this code? Our class will end now. We have how many minutes? 6 minutes. Check. Okay, Sharif. What's wrong here? We want to achieve this flex position, but it's not working. Lancome position relative viewports justify display flex justify content space between and please, so if we have just only 5 minutes, so I think we should go and think over it and see that what's wrong with our code that is not justifying. Then tomorrow is Sunday. Tomorrow is Saturday, and I have many classes tomorrow, and I don't even know. So let's just see the person that first get it first. Yeah. Please, any question, please. Do you have any question? But I hope you've known how to use fonts now and how to import it into your code, right? And also, and don't forget, you must be connected with internet. So you see that once I've switched off this internet now, you see this code, this icon now. Come here, let me remove this. Let me remove it again. Okay, let me remove it. Let me remove it. So fine. So definitely what is wrong is from the since this one is working. Definitely the problem is from the what's the name? It's from the CSS. But I will look into it. So please, any question, please? Any question? So when should we meet again? Hello? Are you there? I said, when should we meet again? Should you still make it that on Monday? Since our next class is on Monday.
I'll close Monday by 9.
Yes. No. So we normally start our class by 8:30. Yeah. So this is just a first class. So tomorrow I'm somehow occupied, and I don't even know how to even do it because I have two classes crashing tomorrow. Royalty. So you are the one that were even asking about that question. So I have session with you guys tomorrow, ma. That's Genesis, right? I think I'm to take you guys JavaScript tomorrow because I saw their message this night that I'm to take. But no problem. So let's just see how it goes, and we'll meet next Monday. So see you guys. Since there's no question, so please don't forget, keep on practicing, and this is just the beginning. Huh? And in case you have any question, please look into what I've sent you. That's color. It's very very important. I told you the CSS is all about coloring. So what will make your design to be your front end to be very very effective and very very attractive? It's you must know how to use color. Your color and your typography, they are very very important. Hope that's clear. So see you guys in our next class, and keep on practicing. Bye bye.